Folks, I want you to meet Muhammad. Muhammad decided it was a good idea to show up to a show looking like this to reveal his feelings, his crush for a female friend. You see, this is a problem. People like Muhammad are the problem in our society. People like Muhammad think that, oh, I just have to say what I want and I get what I want just because I'm Muhammad. Muhammad gets his way no matter what. I don't have to go to the gym, I'm Muhammad. I don't have to use finasteride for an answer, I'm balding, I'm Muhammad. I can go bald and nothing happens. I don't have to fix my teeth, I'm Muhammad. Muhammad gets what he wants, I'm Muhammad. This is how these people think, and then people wonder why these people commit atrocities. Yes, when the inevitable happens with Muhammad and he eats his female friend's face, but it's gonna happen, it's bound to happen, because he doesn't get his way. When he eventually eats her face and it's all over the news, people are gonna be like, wow, how did this happen? How does something like this happen? Well, the signs were there. All the evidence was on this show, and let's see what Muhammad has to say for himself.
We met in college. She dated one of my best friends for like a year and a half.
Does your best friend know?
Not really.
Okay, so we're already starting on the wrong foot. Muhammad met this woman by way of his best friend, and I could bet you $1 million his best friend looks nothing like Muhammad. But I guarantee you it never crossed Muhammad's mind. Well, I do have a crush on his girlfriend, and you know, they broke up now, so now I can finally chase her. But wait a minute, we don't look alike. Him and me look nothing alike. Our body shape isn't the same, we don't dress the same, our hair isn't the same. Would you look at that? A guy who looks completely opposite of what I look like gets the girl that I want. That never crossed Muhammad's mind. Remember, in Muhammad's mind, he's Muhammad. Muhammad gets what he wants. But folks, it gets worse. So they asked this Chinese lady, Vanessa, what's wrong with Muhammad? Why don't you like Muhammad? What are his red flags? And this is the way she answers.
Not taking no as an answer.
That's fair.
I understand like the want to like keep your hopes up, but like sometimes like a no is just a no.
Yeah. I've been working on improving, but obviously like it's a
long process, yeah.
It like takes time.
Recognition is the first step.
Yeah.
You know, you can't make this stuff up. Muhammad, I don't like the fact you don't take no for an answer. I've been trying to tell you no for years. Leave me alone, Muhammad. Yeah, well, you know, I'm working on it, but I am Muhammad after all, and Muhammad gets what he wants. You know, so it's very difficult for Muhammad to accept the fact that no means no. And that's what I'm going to keep putting, and that's why I brought you on this show. Vanessa Chong. Hey, Vanessa Chong. I want to, Vanessa Chong. We want to have mixed babies, Vanessa Chong. I know and understand you don't like it because I don't take no for an answer, but I'm Muhammad. This is the way that I am. Folks, do you not see a problem here? Do you not understand my problem with guys that are fat, ugly, and poor? Do you not see the problem here? Everybody else sees it, except for these guys. But Muhammad continues. Muhammad tells Vanessa what he likes about her. Listen to this.
I think you have a great smile. I think you have a good laugh. I really like the way that you like talk and tell stories. I think it's very engaging.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good compliment.
I don't know, I just love listening to you speak.
Thanks.
I don't know, I just like to see you speak. And look at Vanessa's reaction. Oh, thanks. When you're ugly, when you're fat, when you're poor, when you're disgusting, women don't want to hear it. They don't care. It's coming from you. It means nothing. When it's coming from a guy like you, it means absolutely nothing, Muhammad. What don't you understand, Muhammad? Where is your father? Where is Abdullah? Abdullah, come talk to your son, Muhammad. Muhammad, what is the problem with you, you mother shit? Are you crazy or stupid? Brother, she's not Chinese Muslim like Sneeko. Why are you talking to her? Muhammad! These people are lost. These people have no hope. Ugly incel people like this, they don't understand anything. They don't care. They're not thinking people. They don't pick up on social cues. They're just wandering the world. I'm Muhammad. I get whatever I want because I'm Muhammad. I'm the great Muhammad, son of Abdullah. And in his mind, that's enough. That should be enough. That's all. That's all. I'm Muhammad, son of the great Abdullah, and that should be enough for everybody. I don't have to lose a way. For what? I mean, Muhammad didn't even bother to get a haircut or come on the show. For what? He's Muhammad, son of the great Abdullah. For what? He didn't even bother to go to the black barbershop, the Dominican barbershop, and tell them, hey, do that thing that black guys do on their hair, and cut me, give me a nice fade, and then spray my hair with black spray, and light me up like DJ Khaled. No, for what? I'm Muhammad. I don't need to do that type of stuff. That's DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled's the type of guy that he's not me. I'm Muhammad, son of the great Abdullah. You get a guy like me, I get nervous when I'm walking around without a haircut. Like yesterday. Yesterday I was at the mall. You know, my beard's a little bit bushy. It's not lined up. My hair was all messy. And, you know, I was getting choosy signals because, of course, I'm walking around with the tight black t-shirt. But I didn't stop to talk to these women because I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't feel like I was good enough, even though I was. You know what that's called? That's called not having any sort of entitlement. That's called knowing your looks are the most important thing in life. Everything about you has to be on point. Your haircut, your beard, your skin. It all has to be on point. But then you got a guy like Muhammad. No, none of that matters. I'm Muhammad, son of the great Abdullah. Allahu Akbar. And they think that's enough. But folks, it gets even worse. This gets even worse. I mean, how crazy is Muhammad? Because this somehow, if you thought this was all bad, it gets even worse. Muhammad starts talking to Vanessa about the things he would do to her sexually. Yes, Muhammad gets sexual in this interview. Let's hear what Muhammad wants to do to Vanessa when it comes to the bedroom.
Really big fan of eating girls out. I think it is super sexy when somebody is like very clearly having a great time and just squirming underneath you. And I don't think that anybody will ever complain about that.
Yeah. Graphic word to use, but okay.
Whoa, Muhammad! Brother, what are you talking about, Muhammad? Muhammad, you're a Muslim. You're supposed to be eating girls out. I mean, Muhammad, let's get serious. I mean, let's get real here. You know what this tells me? Gooning. This is clear evidence of gooning for hours. Muhammad's a gooner. Look at Muhammad. Look at the things he thinks about. Eating girls. I never think about eating girls out. You know what I think about? I think about girls eating me out. I mean, I'm just being honest. Just be spread eagle in a bed and tell a girl, eat my butt. That's the type of thing. That's the type of stuff I think about personally. Because I'm not a gooner. But gooners get very creative with the things they want to do to women like Muhammad. Oh, I really want to eat you. I want to give you so much pleasure. I want to give you pleasure. Pleasure, Muhammad, son of the great Abdullah. I want to give, my thing is giving women pleasure. And again, when you're fat, ugly, and poor like Muhammad, women don't want to hear a peep out of you in regards to sex. They don't want to hear a compliment. They don't want to hear you talk sex talk. Vanessa has told you what she finds attractive in a man, and it's not you, Muhammad. I mean, she says it on the show.
Something about shoulders, especially, and like a strong back.
Okay.
I like a man with nice shoulders and a big muscular back. Does that sound like you, Muhammad? Turn around, let's take a look at that back. Oops! It's a fat back. No muscle, fat back, hunchback. You're not her type, Muhammad. But let's not forget, this is Muhammad, son of the great Abdullah. And somehow Muhammad finds the balls to ask this question.
Rate my attractiveness on a scale of 1 to 10. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Attractiveness is subjective, and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
Oh my God, look at the face of Muhammad. Folks, this is scary. Just think about what's running through Muhammad's head at the moment while she says no. Look at his face and just use your imagination of what's running through this lunatic's head. This is a man who's entitled. This is a man who doesn't care about anything except for getting his way. What's running through this lunatic's head at the moment as she pours liquor just so she doesn't have to answer the question? Because we all know she thinks Muhammad's ugly. Beauty isn't subjective. It's either you look good and everybody thinks you look good, or you look like shit. We have standards for a reason. Yes, you might be an Omega Chad, and not every woman in the world is going to find you as unattractive and be attracted to you. But something that we can't deny is that all the women would say, well, I'm not attracted to him, but I can see how other women are attracted to him. I see a lot of things in him that other women would be interested in. That's not something we can say for Muhammad. Because Muhammad's relying on the fact that he is Muhammad, son of the great Abdullah, and that's it. 50 pounds overweight, doesn't even bother to go to the black guy or Dominican barbershop to get a DJ Khaled-style haircut. And look at his fat neck. It's got dirt and grime, dead skin cells that he hasn't removed for years. Exfoliate your neck, fat back. Muhammad, how entitled could one man be? Well, I'll tell you exactly how entitled Muhammad can be. Muhammad goes on to tell Vanessa this.
I do have a crush on you, but I feel like I have feelings for you. I've been attracted to you since, I think, before you met Adam. But
Before?
yeah, like you were on my periphery, I was interested in you.
I was dating your
And then
high
he started
school friend.
and then he started dating somebody that I like went to middle and high school with. And I was like, well, I can't do or say anything about this.
Huh.
Yeah. Are these feelings mutual? Why or why not?
Or not.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm very flattered. But it's like it's definitely extra weird because like
No, like
we met through an ex-boyfriend and I'm
yeah.
like clean break and then like we come here
Surprise!
and I'm like, hey.
No, I get it.
Are these feelings mutual? Yes or no? They're not. I know. So if you know, why'd you take her on the show, Muhammad? If you know you look the way that you look, if you know she's not interested in you, if you know she dated your best friend and your best friend looks nothing like you, she told you she likes guys with muscular backs, not fat backs named Muhammad. Why'd you take her on this show just to tell her you have a crush on her and ask her, have the balls to ask her if the feelings are mutual? Folks, when is it gonna be enough? If you're a guy like Muhammad, when is it gonna be enough? We don't know Muhammad's potential. We don't know what Muhammad can be. Right now, I see Muhammad, I see a sub-5 human, a sub-5 individual, and he's never gonna get anywhere near any women. I don't know what his potential is, nor is it my business. I don't care. This is for Muhammad to lose his self-entitlement, go on a journey to find how attractive he can be, lose 50, 60 pounds, go on finasteride, grow all your hair back, go to the dentist, get a new smile. He needs to clear his skin, he needs to dress better, and he needs to start smelling like a Saudi Arabian prince named Muhammad. There's no other way. This is the only way. If you look like Muhammad, you need to understand you will continue to go around in circles in the desert for the rest of your life unless you make a massive, drastic change. I'm sorry, you don't want to hear that? Because I understand that guys like you don't want to hear it. This is just the reality. You're going to go around in circles in the desert for 40 years like the Jews in the Bible. Folks, go to my Patreon and purchase my book, Fat, Ugly, and Poor. It's made for people that are fat, ugly, and poor just like Muhammad. Read a book. Read a book, fat ass. Or guess, you know what? Don't even read it at all. I don't care. I personally do not care. Because you're just 70% of Americans that are fat, ugly, and poor. Nobody cares. Guys like you don't even exist to women. What don't you understand? You don't matter. Guys like Muhammad do not matter in society. And nobody cares that you don't matter. Nobody cares how you feel. It's your job to go on a journey, lose all the weight, start looking good, get a pair of Cartier glasses. And this goes for all you sub-5 worthless humans. You're sub-5. Nobody cares about you. You don't matter. You don't exist. You better get to work, pal.